My gosh, what inspires me? Um, I think seeing people be comfortable in their own skin and just people who are not afraid to embrace themselves is really inspiring to me because it makes me want to do the same with my own life.
What's really been inspiring to me has been hearing people who connect and resonate with what I've been talking about and what ideas people can relate to. And so really being able to relate to people and being able to connect and people saying, yeah, like me too.
I don't know. I think, as cheesy as it sounds, I found a lot of inspiration from Harry Potter. Am I going to be that person right now? I don't know. It was a kid that was really weird and didn't know why he was weird. And then whenever he found out why he was weird, he owned up to it. And I resonated so much with that as a little kid. So it's really, really, really cheesy, but that's like my answer, Harry Potter. As far as
this guy, he inspires me. Did you see that mental health panel? Like how he just opened up in front of a whole group of people,
yeah.
And I know that was so hard for him. Like he, honest to God, inspires me every single day. It's one of the reasons why I'm marrying him, is because he just brings out my best self every day.
Who or what inspires you? People inspire me who are just so freely themselves. They're so authentic and they just totally put themselves out there and it's so natural. That really inspires me, seeing that. You're like, I can do it.
My family and you guys, and I feel like the people who are not spoken for in media and period in the world, that inspires me to keep making stuff. And little mundane things are very funny to me, so that too.
I would say mostly any filmmaker who can, tell a story. I think it's like the hardest job in the world to tell a story over an hour or to be in a TV show or something like that, write a TV show. So I'm very inspired by stories like that, yeah.
What motivates me? Just having fun, man.
Honestly, seeing the sunrise every day because it's a new day and a new chance for opportunities in anything that I want to achieve, moving towards my dreams.
Just probably being happy and like learning to love myself despite all my insecurities and just, I don't know, being excited about life and just experiencing new adventures. That motivates me.
I am motivated by making cool stuff for ladies.
We're motivated by making good stuff for women out there, young girls.
Underrepresented
talking about things that people don't normally talk about.
We just want to make content
fun
that's
stuff.
relatable.
Yeah, we just want to make relatable, fun content for girls.
A passion, like a love for learning, quite honestly. Game theory started as an excuse for me to, among other things, but as an excuse for me to learn a lot about a lot of different things. And so, yes, there's a component of like, well, now it's a business and this and that, but like at its core, it's about me still getting to learn something new and different every week and then share that excitement with the audience. And the fact that the audience and the community that we built of loyal theorists is as excited as I am to learn about like FNAF or like animatronic lore or, helicopter kicks or whatever. That's awesome. So that's what motivates me.
That sounds a lot easier than it is, the question. I guess I'm motivated by the need to be happy. So the only way to be happy for me is working on artistic projects and being artistically creative. And that's about it. Yeah, that's what motivates me. I don't know how artistic it is, but it certainly is creative what I'm doing. Yeah.
What motivates me? I really would like to change the world. That's it.
Any tips on being yourself? I guess you just have to embrace yourself. I mean, everyone thinks they're really weird, but then you realize that everyone is weird. Like even Michelle Obama probably is a weirdo and behind closed doors. So you just have to realize that everyone's weird and you're weird and it's fine, and love yourself.
Well, that's kind of hard to being yourself to somebody else. I don't know. You just got to do what makes you laugh, what you like to do. If you try to do what other people do, that's not really being yourself,
It takes courage. It's the strongest thing you'll ever have to do, so prepare yourself and have courage and be nice.
Oh, goodness. Well, my biggest tip would be to be entirely alone and do something that you love to do, even if you like to do it with other people. Like, I love to bike, but sometimes I'll bike alone, and I'll just think to myself, I'm doing what I love, and who am I? I'm feeling good about this right now, and who am I? Ask yourselves those questions, and it's honestly, I don't really know 100% who I am. I'm still learning, so.
Nobody can tell you how to be yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very personal story and journey that you need to take. You can't go with people on the journey of self-discovery.
Yeah,
figure out
no one can tell you how to be yourself.
Yeah, you can't you figure out what kind of music you like. You figure out what kind of books you like, what kind of movies you like, what kind of food you like. All that's so personal. You can't ask other people what do I like.
If it feels right, do it.
Yeah.
Tips for being yourself. I would say, I mean, it's definitely a learning process going through life. But to be yourself, it's just you've got to not try to take everything so seriously, and just try to not take everything that the media is throwing at you, and just kind of try as hard as you can to surround yourself with people who let you be authentically yourself and who make you feel comfortable in your skin. And if you're hanging out with the people who support you and you feel comfortable around, I mean, only then is your natural self going to come out, and then you're going to be able to live your best life, hopefully.
Just do you. It sounds really crazy, but there's someone out there who needs you to be you, and so I think my best tip is that.
I mean, you know who you are, just represent and really get to know yourself, think about what you like, and just keep being yourself and expressing yourself in different ways. Keep making stuff. Always make content. If that's what you really love to do, keep doing it.
Just be yourself. No, don't be afraid. People may hate you or send mean comments or whatever, but don't let that get you down. It's easy to hate. It's harder to be a person who puts yourself out there. And if you're truly passionate, there are other truly passionate people who will appreciate what you're doing, relate to you, and connect with you. And I think that's one of the amazing things about YouTube, is that we've been able to really do that. So, to all the loyal theorists out there, thank you for accepting me for who I am. And, don't be afraid to share yourself.
Tips for life.
Own your happiness.
Own your happiness.
Own your
you are the
happiness.
only one responsible for your own happiness.
Yeah.
So yeah, take it. That's your one job.
You owe it to yourself.
That's your
too.
one job
Yeah.
on this planet.
You owe it to yourself.
You have one job.
I'd say hang in there. I feel like a lot of LGBTQ plus people say it gets better. I don't think it gets better necessarily means to just wait around for things to get better. I mean, I think you have to be proactive, but it does get better, and things will change, and find those people who support you.
Just do it. Honestly, when I started, I knew nothing about animating in video. I didn't know anything about crafting a YouTube show. I was learning all the analytics and how to parse through that stuff when I first started. But you just jump in and you figure out what you don't know, and you learn and you grow and you get better. And so don't let your own fear of failure hold you back.
You need to develop the skills that are essential to tell whatever you want to say whatever you want to say. The only way to do that is trial and error, so practice a lot, and then you'll find your style. But before that, it's pretty hard to tell stories that you want to tell on YouTube or otherwise. Yeah.
The best thing that I could possibly say to that is to always be yourself, and to know that your life is energy, and you have actions and you have choices that you can make, and so does everyone else, but we've got no control over them. So if someone is doing something awful to you, it is not you at all. It's entirely them, and all you can continue to do is make yourself the best version of yourself, so that you feel like you spread that positivity even if you haven't received it, to seek support with the people that love you, and to keep being.